Hey guys, this is OddOneGaming. This is going to be another Raid Shadow Legends video. Today we are on the main account and we have the fusion for Strategos Islin going on right now, and we have to pull some shots because you know what? We have the summon rush that started today. We already had actually the champion training and the fire night that had started yesterday. I did a little bit of champion training. I didn't go too crazy yet, but that was the thing that I mentioned yesterday in my video for all of you to try and do. You know, don't go too crazy yesterday. Wait till today, because this is when we also have the dungeon divers starting. Okay, so first impression, the dungeon divers is still pretty high, but considering that it double dips with the fire night event and also with the with the champion training event, it's not as bad. Okay, so if we have a little bit of a look at the calendar, the dungeon divers started today and it's still gonna double dip even on Sunday with the spider tournament. So this one should be pretty okay. Then the next one, the next one is, again, looks like it's gonna be fine because it's gonna be at the same time as the spider and the dragon. So far so good. It's a really good start. So I think it shouldn't be a problem so far for anybody. The one thing that I definitely want to mention, and I cannot believe I'm saying this, but I want to applaud Plarium for, is for each change they did something a little bit better than what we're used to. Okay, so we know that we have 15 fragments in the summon rush. Okay, and what we've usually seen is the first fragments to be over here 2150, and then the next one over 5000, or like close to 5000, the 4900 range. Well, this time around they put them both here. Okay, the first 5 fragments 2150, and then the other 10 at 3000. Again, applaud to Plarium. This doesn't happen too often. Congrats. This is the right way. Okay, like I do understand sometimes they're trying to push stuff a little bit higher, but it's too crazy, especially after, you know, back-to-back good fusions of Gnut and Emic. This guy is, you know, he's not maybe not as good as them when it comes to the utility that you bring, but he can still be really useful. So doing something crazy till 4900, that's what I expected. It would have been like, I would have been a no-no. Okay, it's definitely not worth it, but because it's only at 3000, and the reason I'm saying only is obviously we were used to have it higher, this is not too bad. Okay, from my point of view, again guys, like, yeah, you need to have the shard saved and all that, but 3000 isn't as hard to achieve. Okay, you either use 6 sacred shards, or if I get my trusty calculator up for a bit, if we use void, so 3000 split by 120, it's 25 voids. Or you can do a combination of both, with voids, with some ancient shards. I do advise against pulling ancient shards. Ancient shards are the worst ones when it comes to the summon rush, because they give just too little points. If we had to pull that, I think it's gonna be 150. Yeah, so you definitely do not want to pull 150 ancient shards, because you would get a lot more points, hopefully, during a champion chase with the ancient. So if you do decide to pull, I definitely say, you know, go for a few voids, a few sacreds, depends what you have. Like, for example, on my main account, I've been saving because I'm not pulling crazy. There wasn't any guaranteed. I was lucky when there was the 1+1 with sacred. So all of the sacreds that you see that I have were from the clan boss, were from the Doom Tower, from the PR CVCs that we just finished, and I got myself one. So this is what I've been saving. Voids, yeah, I went crazy last weekend because it was the 2 times. I don't even remember why I pulled them, but I just pulled them. And honestly, the 10 times going on right now is not actually a bad one. Like, if you look at the champions, it's basically increased speed specialist. So we have the new champion, Shuzen Valorous, which has a this is pretty awesome, but this one's the most unique thing, okay? She basically can cleanse the sheep debuff on one of your champions, or she can just straight up make a nuker go, which is kind of crazy for arena. But this is a bit tricky, especially in the stone skin meta, okay? So if you can keep your nuker alive and, you know, let the enemy team go so they drop the stone skin, and this can be pretty crazy. Then we also have Lady Kimmy, which she's been on quite a few 10 times. She's been, I think she was the first guarantee from Ancients, if I'm not mistaken, so pretty amazing champion. Ragash, again, he's arguably the best defense nuker right now in the game. Like, I think he's still #1. There were some other ones added, but Ragash is amazing. And then we have Elva, which I already have a copy of. She's pretty amazing. But the thing is, when we look at the epics, even these two, at least, Creodan and Lady Annabelle, are amazing epics to get. And I don't have Creodan on my main account, so that's what I'm gonna be going for. I'm gonna pull 6 sacreds, and I'm hoping that I'm gonna get Creodan. And if I do hit legendary, I'm hoping to get Kimmy or Ragash, because I do not have them. I don't think I'm gonna pull my void shards, honestly, because it's just a 10 times. Like, yeah, if I hit it, it would be nice if I got her, but I think I'd rather save my voids for next time there's a 2 times or anything like that. So you know what, let's have a look what my luck is gonna get me, and then see how the fusion is gonna look after that from the calendar. So I guess 6 Sacreds in a Dream. You know what, I'm not gonna be asking for too much. Give me a Creodon, that's what I'm hoping. If I get the Creodon, the blue, I will be happy. And yeah, the reason I'm going for all 6 is because the points are not that high, like I said. Okay, straight out with the Lady Annabelle. She's a beast for Bummel. It's all about this one. I already have a video on her. I think she's the easiest one to build to solo Bummel, even on 90 hard, because of her kit. Because she has healing from here, healing on the A1, so she has a really good overall kit. Just check my channel, write the Lady Annabelle Bummel, and you're gonna find the video. It's definitely gonna help you to just beat that annoying Bummel boss and move on with the Doom Tower. So I guess good start, but not so good because I already have her. Come on, number 2. Let's see. Okay, and it's going to be a, what's her name? Chancellor Yasmin. She's definitely one of the worst champions in the game. She needs a rework. She's just not good enough. Number 3, Creodon, please. Right faction, wrong champion. Ruella, one of the best epics in the game, arguably. She brings some good debuffs over here. Triple hits on both the hits on the A1 and A2. 30 meter boost with increased crit rate. There's even some funky Demon Lord clan boss teams built around her, which, you know, you should check out. She's definitely amazing, but again, I already have one. She's built for my faction wars. Let's see, 3 more. Can I get Creodon? Can I get the Lego? Come on, come on! Beauregard. I think he's a first dupe. That's not bad, because I think my dwarves are not full. So a first dupe of Beauregard is definitely awesome. Let me double check, because that's gonna allow me to level up some other stuff. Yep, it's a first dupe. I'll take it. I'll take it. Gets me closer to finishing the Faction Guardians. And I definitely will want in the future to try and empower some Trandos or maybe even plus to my Brogni, but I'd prefer to have it max first. So I'm happy with the Beauregard. You know, it's not one of the 10 times, but I'm happy with it. 2 more to go. Let's see. Can I get Creodon now? Please. Give me a Creodon. Creodon the blue. Okay, that's not a Creodon. That's an Ursine Ice Crusher, which is one of the bad bears. There's 2 bears for this faction. This one's not a good one. Oh man, one more. Come on, let's see. One more. Creodon, please. Epic. Creodon. No, it's Chitus. Well, that's it. That's gonna be it for my pulls, I guess. 6 Sacreds, and I got myself 15 fragments. That's definitely gonna make the fusion easier, you know? That's why I really wanted to pull. I could have just pulled 4 and just did some mystery shards, and you could do that as well, but I feel like because it's so easy, and because we know, and I want you guys to keep this in mind, if you have the shards to get all of the fragments today, just do it, because we know how hard and annoying the dungeon divers and artifact enhancements can be, okay? So if you grab yourself 15 from here, well, the total that we get is 110. That means you're allowed to skip another 10 from later, okay? You could skip 5 from the last artifact enhancement and maybe 5 from this dungeon divers that only coincides with Ice Golem. So this one might be something that's really bad and you might want to skip. The Champion Chase Tournament, honestly, I think that one's going to be easy because Champion Chase Tournaments are easy in general, as you can just fuse Broadmouse, Rally Keepers, pull Mastery Shards. You know, it's so much easier to get points during Champion Chase than it is during Summon Rush. So my best advice for today, for the fusion video, I suppose, is definitely pull if you have the shards today, because it's the lowest point I've ever seen in a while, okay, to get all the fragments. So that's what I would advise. And then just, you know, continue with your daily grind. And I read my comments and some people say that I should still cover it, so I'm gonna try and keep an update, you know. I'm gonna try and keep you updated of what I'm focusing on the fusion. So for example, today what I will be doing is I'm just gonna be finishing, hopefully, the Fire Knight, and then start doing a little bit of the champion training so that I can finish the dungeon divers as well. So everything looks okay. It's a good start. It's fine. The artifact enhancement, as always, they're pretty high, but hopefully I will be sorted. I mean, hopefully you guys will sort it, because on the main account I'm fine with, you know, with gems, with silver. I'm gonna have gems to farm it, but keep in mind that when you're doing champion training, you're gonna make silver back, okay? And there's also the forge. There's plenty of other ways to make that silver. So if you have any questions about the fusion, leave it in the comments below. I can try and give you some tips and tricks, or just join my Discord and, you know, ask any question there in the designated channel. But yeah, this is gonna be it for the video today, guys. I'm happy. Beauregard the Elder, it's a dupe. He's not the best champion in the game, but he's a good dupe because the Dwarves is a good faction in this game, and I'm never gonna say no to good dupes for the good faction, so I can start finishing my faction guardians. But yeah, thank you all for watching. As always, if you do enjoy my content, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel to see when I upload next, and I'm gonna see you on the next one. Peace, love, take care everyone. Bye guys.